Okay, JB, Jon B. Jon B writes, how about a future video on platinum and platinum coins? Thanks. Excellent question, JB. I thought about this question a couple different ways, and I'm going to answer it like this. Let's talk about short-term versus long-term. Short-term versus long-term. If you're talking short-term, you're making your money. You see the price is very low, how low the platinum to gold ratio is, and all these ratios, and you want to put your money in, and you've got a target price to sell. You want your premium as low as possible when you buy it, and I would go foreign. I would probably go 1 ounce if you can afford it, but 1/10 ounce is okay as well. You know, there's Canadian maple, there's Australian platypus, there's the Isle of Man, the Noble. Okay, then Britannia, the Great Britain released their Platinum Britannias. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one. You want to keep your premium low, and that's why I would recommend foreign. Get in, get out, because you're going with your ratio, or you just think it's undervalued right now, which I personally do. Okay, short term. But let's say you go somewhere and they don't have any platinum. You know, all they have are a bunch of, foreign, and all they have is a bunch of American Eagles. So you could always go for a certain date. Maybe the 2001 is a little bit more common, and you say, okay, 2004 is a little bit better. Here's a 98. What year is the best? And you never know. You might find mixed in the bunch a proof. Okay, if it's the same price, go proof. Here's why. The reverse design, in my opinion, is some of the most beautiful designs on all modern coinage out there. Anything modern, anything precious metal, the reverse design on the platinum proof is the most beautiful out there. So, if you want to seek out original box and papers, certificate, everything, OGP, okay, fine, but, don't overpay for it. Don't overpay for it. If you just happen to stumble across some singles, you might want to look for a date. If you see a proof mixed in there, go for the proof. And what are we trying to do? Essentially, we're trying to get the most bang for our buck. Well, again, short term, maybe this is midterm here, okay? Maybe this is midterm. You're going to seek out some proofs. Maybe you might fall in love with the design. Now you're starting to get into some collecting, okay? If you're going to go the collector route, let's stick with the 1/10 ounce. You could get the higher grade. Now let's think back to the collecting trifecta. We've got condition, we've got eye appeal, we've got rarity, mintage, and there you see if you can get a bonus in there. So the 97 was the first year they made these coins. With the MS70, that might be a nice buy if you buy it right. Don't overpay for it. I mentioned that the proof, they changed the reverse design. Well, there's an exception to that. They also changed the reverse design, not only on these proofs, on one business strike, and that was the 2008 W. And guess what? The premium is up. They have a beautiful design. But, again, don't overpay for it. So we're going a little bit longer term here, folks. Premiums are going to be up. However, pass on it if it's retail. Try to get a good price on the resale market. If you want to go quarters, fine. But here's just a generic quarter. MS70, who cares? The 2004, that's not really a key date in the series. And if this or that, and the other one was just the same coin but raw, and if they were the same price, sure. But don't pay a premium on this. There's nothing there. Nothing there. This does not hit anything in the, or really not enough. It may be at the higher grade, but not enough of that collecting trifecta. And you go 1/2 ounce, okay, 1/2 ounce. Early release. Who cares? Who cares about the early release? But if these are the same price, go for here. Reverse proof. This is a reverse proof. You're going to hit more of that collecting trifecta. You got a high grade. Maybe that reverse proof is a little bit more rare. Maybe it hits the bonus. Maybe not. But here's another question. Would I go foreign for long term? I would not. I would not go PF70 platypus, or I would not pay more for a platypus in the original Australian little square or circle plastic holder that you see some of those kookaburras come in. I would go US long term. And believe it or not, it's pretty easy to complete a set of these slab, MS68s even, 68, 69. Pass on the 70s. Go for a complete set, but if you're going smart, short term, foreign, Canadian maple, Britannia, pay the cheapest premium you can. You're getting in, you're getting out. Know your target point to get out at. If you're going midterm, you could go, I would say, midterm, go for these. Go for the proof, 10th ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce, original government papers, some of the most beautiful designs. You will see, you're going to fall in love. Bust out your standard catalog and take a look at just the pictures of some of the reverse side of these proof coins. And finally, longer term, you're trying to get as much of that collector trifecta as you can. Maybe the date, maybe the grade, maybe the eye appeal, maybe the reverse, maybe the reverse proof. There you have it. Thanks, JB, for the excellent question. See you guys in the next video.